Hello and welcome to Simple Cryptocurrency News presented by your host CryptosChain. And in today's news video, we're going to be looking at the state of the market as always. Then I'll be talking about some important news from the SEC, also Coinbase announcement, also some news from Ontology, and finally we'll take a look at the PHANTASMA Wallet, the long-awaited PHANTASMA Wallet, which can be downloaded by any of you at the moment. There are some limitations, however, for example, with Windows, there are some bugs that are being worked on, but I'll be talking about that as soon as I get into those news. But I just want to remind you that in the description of this video, you will find the times as well as the links to the topics that I'll be discussing, so you can simply access them directly. But I just want to also let you know that there's going to be a giveaway on my channel very soon. So if you're new, if this is the first time you're watching, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications to be made aware of when I'm going to be uploading the next video with the information on the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be either Bolt tokens or Sol tokens. So one or the other, I haven't decided yet, but I will be doing a giveaway and I'll be doing it to 5 different people. I always do 5 different people on my channel, sometimes more, but this time it's going to be to 5 lucky people. So I never do it to only one, simply because I want to offer more people the opportunity. So make sure once again to subscribe. Leave a comment, okay, I want to see that you're active, and I'm going to be deciding in the next video how I'm going to do this giveaway. So let's talk about the market. So as we can see, Bitcoin has risen like crazy, $11,800, which was pretty much expected. Many people have been thoughting that it's going to drop. I honestly didn't think it's going to drop. I've even said it in my last video. I thought that the support is going to hold strong above 9,800 simply because of the news that we had with Ledger X, okay? And we're gonna have the backed news pretty soon as well, I think, right? But if not, Ledger X are definitely gonna do it. So we're going to see the Bitcoin futures in Bitcoin. So that's something important to the crypto space to allow institutional investment. Now, of course, there may be a pullback, right? It doesn't mean that we're not gonna see 10K again, but I just find it really hard to believe that we're gonna see under 9.8K prices. Traders may argue that. I'm not a trader. I'm learning how to trade, but it just seems unlikely to me that we're going to dip again below 10K once again, you know, at least not below 9,800 in my opinion. But anything could happen. It could go as low as 8,500 as some have been worried about and have suspected and speculated, but it is what it is. And let's take a quick look at the price of NEO, which is trading at $12.18, up 2%, and Ontology just under $1.99.9. It was actually $1.01 just before I decided to do this recording, but now it dipped a bit, up 3.5%. And the biggest winners are Tron Classic, which is a pump and dump by the looks of it, 1,304%, so stay away from it in my opinion. ABBC coin, I've seen this pump quite a few times. Quant, the same. And the biggest losers are UNetwork, Ardor, and Bytecoin, right? So yeah, that's how it is with the crypto market. So yeah, prices go up and down quite a lot, but we're seeing Bitcoin becoming more volatile. And let's move on and talk about the news. So it's about SEC's Hester Peirce, also known as Crypto Mom. She actually went to Singapore to discuss regulation and kind of cross-border partnerships and things like that. So basically they're talking about these companies which are moving to Singapore, which is considered a fintech safe haven, simply because they're very flexible in terms of their regulations. So many Americans go and open up startups over there, and also people from other countries, including people from China and Singapore. All these business owners go there and they open up fintech companies with blockchain and cryptocurrencies, right? So basically, Hester was just pretty much trying to say that they're trying to come up with some kind of agreement between the two countries, and not only the two countries, but just like a cross-border kind of agreement, and try to make it more legal, you know, and more easier for investors to invest into these kind of companies, right? Because you're going to have investors worrying about investing in a company or buying some cryptocurrency from a company which is in a different country and is under different legislations, and how safe would that be? So things like that, you know, that's what she's basically discussing while she's over there. And she's just trying to come up with some sort of agreement, and people have been kind of contradicting that now. And also on this other news article, Crowdfund Insider, there's more information on this here, so I'm going to be posting a link in the description below if you want to read it all. But basically, yeah, she's saying that she's just trying to become open. She's trying to learn more. She's not trying to let the US sit on the side. But again, some people are arguing, they're like, okay, but why aren't you doing something in the US? Why are you going to Singapore, for example? And why are you looking into cross borders? Is it because you know that there's nothing you can do? Is it because you know that you don't have sufficient power to make any kind of positive change in the US in terms of regulation? It could very well be, and maybe that is the reason why she's doing that, and she's trying to be looking at this cross-border situation simply because she knows it's going to be difficult in the US. There are just too many jurisdictions, too many things going on, so it's not so straightforward. But it is what it is. Do check out the article. Let's see what happens. But yeah, with LedgerX and Bitcoin futures, I'm pretty bullish on that. So that's something definitely positive. And also all these different companies that are interested in blockchain. So yes, whoever thinks cryptocurrency is going to die is not going to happen. And let's move on and talk about Coinbase. So finally, we're hearing some news about Coinbase listings. Now, these aren't 100% confirmed yet, but they said the same in the past when it came to like Ethereum Classic and a few other cryptocurrencies. And in the end, they did list them. So again, the next ones on their list, which they're testing out, are Algorand, Cosmos, Dash, Decred, MATIC Network, Harmony, Ontology, and Waves. And of course, MATIC Network, we know that they've actually been, Coinbase are investors in MATIC Network, hence why the price went up like 12x when they listed on Binance, like soon after they listed. I think it was just before the Binance hack or after the Binance, during the Binance hack, I think it was, or just after the Binance hack, that the price of MATIC went up like 12x when people weren't able to deposit or withdraw from Binance. Yeah, I personally think that MATIC Network is going to be one of the first to get listed. But yeah, Harmony as well, also an IEO on Binance, initial exchange offering. And of course, Ontology, the one that I always talk about on my channel, together with NEO. But NEO, interestingly enough, isn't listed here. So some people are saying that they are going to be listing NEO anyway. They just haven't mentioned it, but who knows? Let's see. Maybe they're only going to be listing these 8 coins first, and then maybe others. But do check out this article. I'm going to be posting it in the description below, like always. And to move on and talk about Ontology. So Ontology actually partnering up with Bluecon in payments and DFI. So basically, it's a Korean commercial infrastructure blockchain project focused on digital asset payments. And the two sides will work together in various scenarios, including everyday spending and cross-border payments. Now, one of the things that I didn't like here, reading this article, is that Ontology's stablecoin PAX will be displayed in the form of loyalty points and Bluecon system, and its price in transaction will be consistent with the price on exchanges. Bluecon points will be converted to the Korean won at a ratio of 1:1. And one of the things I didn't like here is the fact that the Ontology coin, or ONG, is not actually going to be used in this. So why are they focusing so much on PAX? Is it because people are afraid of the volatility, or are they just going to slowly introduce it as they start off with PAX and then maybe move on to Ontology or ONG? Who knows, right? It's a bit odd. I would have expected them to actually introduce Ontology into this, or at least integrate it at the beginning as well. But PAX, okay, maybe because it's a stable coin, maybe because of the volatility. I don't know. This is just my assumption. I'd like to know if somebody from the Ontology admin team sees this video and they do know, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. What is the reason that we've got PAX and not Ontology or ONG? And will Ontology and ONG be added at a further date? But that's that about the news. I don't want to bore you too much with the news, because the main purpose of this video was basically to announce that giveaway, to quickly cover the news and announce the Coinbase listing, but also the Phantasma wallet, which I've been really bullish on. So here we go. We can see on Phantasma's GitHub page, Merle, who's actually one of the developers now on Phantasma chain as well. He's like a part-time developer on there. He's been developing the dApp for the Phantasma dApp competition, as well as Vincent, who's also on the Neo Economy and Neo News Today team. So he's actually the owner of Neo Economy, which is the dApp where you can purchase Neo merchandise. And you can also see information about your crypto portfolio, your Neo portfolio, and all of the NEP5 tokens on Neo. So do check out Neo Economy. Again, it's in the description below my video. If you want to order any kind of merchandise, not financial advice, not sponsored in any way, but just to let you know. So Phantasma wallet. Now these guys have been working on the Phantasma wallet. It can be downloaded, and there are some instructions here. And basically this is how it looks. So I'm going to zoom in here. Just give me one moment. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look, right? This is pretty cool. I really like this. It's cutting edge. It's kind of like the Neon wallet. So we can see the Phantom Wallet is what it's called, right? And you've got the portfolio section here on the top left hand corner. You've got the send and receive button. And now, just before I continue talking about this, I just want to tell you that the reason I haven't actually downloaded it is because there's a problem with the Windows version of the setup at the moment. So if you've got an Apple, Mac, or a Linux, you can download it and you can play with it. Again, link will be in the description below. But with the Windows version, there is a bug at the moment. They're working on it, so they're going to try and fix that. But once they do, I will be downloading it, and I'll probably do a full demo on this wallet. But for now, we can only look at the photo and see how it is. So basically, there's the send and receive functionality, the typical one, the history, which is going to have the transactional history, the contracts, the settings where you can set up the nodes and stuff. And here we've got the claim kcal button, which is really good because you can claim energy just like you can claim gas from Neo or ONG if you hold Ontology on the O3 wallet. And I'm actually wondering if the O3 wallet will eventually integrate Phantasma in there as well. Maybe, maybe not, who knows, but I'm curious. I'm curious if that's going to happen. So claim kcal is going to be there. Then there's the stake option. Okay, so you can stake your soul. It tells you the number of soul masters as well. That's pretty cool, right? So yeah, and then of course you've got the asset quantity, the chain name. It tells you if you're on the main chain, so you cannot confuse it, right? Once you see main chain, you know you're on the main chain. There's no way you can confuse that. Or if you're on the testnet, you'll know you're on the testnet. You've got the portfolio historical data here in terms of the value. You can switch between different currencies here. You've got Euro, USD, and also CAD. And here there's just some programming information if you're interested in running this basically by downloading the actual project in the programming language and basically starting it up. So yeah, if you've got like an IDE, which is basically a tool to open up these kind of projects depending on which platform you use, which operating system and things like that. But this is how it looks. I think it's pretty cool. It's really slick. I like it. Quite colorful. Again, you can change between dark mode and bright mode. There are different settings that you can play around with. This is one of the photos in dark mode that they've got here. Let me know what you think, again, in the description below. What's your opinion? What's your opinion of this wallet? I really like it personally. I'm really excited, really looking forward to using it, and I think that we're getting really close to that mainnet launch. We're not going to get a date, but I really think that we're close to it, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it happen, and I'm sure you are too, especially if you're a soul master and you know you're going to get those extra rewards. So don't forget, if you're new, subscribe and leave a comment, because in the next video I'm going to be giving you information on the giveaway that I'm going to do, so you don't want to miss out that giveaway. Thank you very much for watching the video. Have a lovely day and see you in the next video. Bye bye.